Are you ready to take your plumbing career to the next level? If you're looking to become a licensed plumbing contractor in Florida, you must pass the Florida Plumbing Contractor Exam. And I know it can be intimidating, but don't worry. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what you need to know, how to prepare, and the proven strategies to pass on your first try. So stick with me and let's get started. Before we dive into the exam, let's quickly cover why this license is so important. In Florida, plumbing contractors must be licensed to legally operate and pull permits. With a state license, you can work on residential, commercial, and industrial plumbing projects anywhere in Florida. Plus, having a license increases your credibility and earning potential. There are two types of plumbing contractor licenses in Florida. Certified plumbing contractors are statewide licenses and allows you to work anywhere in Florida. And registered plumbing contractors are local licenses and restricts you to specific counties or municipalities. In this video, we're going to focus on certified plumbing contractor licenses. So you have two exams as a plumbing contractor. First, you're going to take the business exam. The business and financial management examination for construction contractors is composed of 120 questions and 5 pilot questions. You're going to have 6.5 hours to complete the exam, and you must score 70% in order to pass. And it's going to be administered via PSI. There's a lot of approved reference that you're going to need. This is an open book exam. So you're going to want to bring those books into the exam, have them highlighted and tabbed. Again, that is something we do at One Exam Prep. We can help you prepare. But the approved references include the A201, the A401, the A701, the Builder's Guide to Accounting, the Contractor's Manual, and the Contractor's Manual Index, as well as the Florida Statutes Chapter 455. The next you're going to do is the plumbing trade exam. The plumbing trade exam will be administered in 2 sessions. The morning session will consist of 45 equally weighted questions and 5 isometric drawings. The isometric drawings will be worth 10 points each. You'll have 4.5 hours to complete the morning portion of the exam. The afternoon portion will consist of 65 equally weighted questions, and you will also have 4.5 hours to complete the afternoon portion of the exam. Your scores for the morning and afternoon sessions will be combined to determine your total score for the exam, and you must score 70% to pass. So there are a lot of approved references for this one, and you're going to want to bring these in because this is an open book exam. So there are 13 different books you're going to want to bring in. You've got the NFPA 99, the Chapter 64E-6, Mathematics for Plumbers and Pipe Fitters, NFP 14, the Plumber's Handbook Revised 2018 edition, Solar Thermal Manual, and you've got the 2023 Building Codes, Residential, Fuel Gas, Mechanical, Plumbing, Accessibility, OSHA 29 CFR 1926, and you're going to want to bring a small 30 to 60 degree triangle for isometric drawings for the exam. So let's break down how you should prepare. So I suggest a 4-week study plan at a minimum to make sure you're ready for the exam. Week 1, you need to get familiar with your books and tab the most important sections. Week 2 is take practice tests and learn time management. Week 3 is focus on weak areas and do open book drills. And week 4, simulate the exam with full-length practice tests. And again, that's really if you're studying full-time. But if you're breaking this out and you have a job and you're doing this on the job, obviously it's going to take you longer than 4 weeks. You don't want to just read. You need to practice searching for answers quickly because time flies during the test. All right, let's talk about test taking strategies so you can pass on your first try. Tip number 1 is manage your time. You have 4.5 hours per exam and you'll need every minute, so don't get stuck on a single question. Tip number 2 is answer the easy ones first. Skip the tough ones and come back to them later. Tip number 3, you must use your book index. Learn how to search fast rather than flipping through pages randomly. And tip number 4, use process of elimination. Even if you don't know the exact answer, narrow it down to 2 choices. So let's talk about some common mistakes that can cost you the exam. Number 1 is not practicing with the books. If you don't practice using your books, you'll waste time searching for answers. Number 2 is ignoring business and finance. Many people focus only on the plumbing and forget the business exam is just as tough, if not tougher. Rushing through questions. Read carefully even when you're in a hurry, and not practicing with time tests. You need to simulate real test conditions to build endurance. All right, so as I mentioned, a big portion of the exam is the isometric section. It's worth more per question than some of the other questions. Now, you probably are going to want to take a specific isometric class in Florida. We do actually have at One Exam Prep in-person classes scheduled out uh, to do those. These are 4-hour classes and really recommended, really worth your money. Great feedback on these, great instructors. So definitely check out the Florida Plumbing Contractor Isometric in-person classes. Next, if you sign up with us at One Exam Prep, you're going to get a detailed checklist on what you need to do to actually get licensed and be successful. And we're going to help you with every one of these steps. Here on the side here is also a mini course. If you're thinking about becoming a plumbing contractor and you want to test it out, see how you do, we have a great mini course. And actually, I'm going to give you a coupon code to get even more money off that mini course. And here's some practice tests. Why don't you pause this video, test yourself, see how you do on these practice exams. But I'm going to give you the answers here just so you have them for reference. So on the first one with regard to the OSHA test, answers are 1A, 2C, 3B, 4A, 5C. Practice test number 2, the mathematics for plumbers, is 1C, 2B, 3C, 4B, 5A. Now, if you do sign up for us, you're going to get access to simulated exams like I talked about and how you want to practice. And these would be, we have a lot of different simulated exams for plumbers in our course modules, and that is exactly what you'd be getting here. Now, if you want to try out the practice course like I discussed, you can get 20% off at checkout using the code PRACTICE20. I'm going to leave a code. I'm going to leave a description. In the description, there's going to be links to this as well. So pass your exam with confidence at One Exam Prep because we have you covered. If you're looking for the best resources to help you pass your Florida Plumbing Contractor Exam, One Exam Prep is the ultimate solution. We have comprehensive online courses. You can study at your own pace with expert-led instruction, practice tests and study guides, test your knowledge with realistic exam simulations, tabbing and highlighting strategies. You learn how to maximize your open book advantage, and live support and expert guidance. Get help from industry professionals who know what it takes to pass. Join thousands of contractors who have passed with One Exam Prep. Visit oneexamprep.com. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more contractor tips and exam prep content.